Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a 2-look 1 palette using the Blushtribe and Paulina palette. I absolutely love this. I think it's gorgeous. This being look number 2. I did a green look with it, and I'm sorry, but this palette is sold out. It was a limited edition. If you don't know who Paulina is, she has a beauty channel. I will link her down below, so please check her out. And Blushtribe is a UK-based indie brand that I've recently fallen in love with. But yeah, it's, as I said, it looks like this. It's absolutely stunning. The pigment are really good. You may think that it's patchy based on this video, but it really isn't. It's me. I'm not using any eye primer, and that's why it can look a little bit patchy on me, and I'm sorry for that, but this palette isn't patchy. The pigment is really good. I don't know if you can see, but I think this palette is absolutely amazing. I recently fallen in love with purple, so I'm glad that I got this for Christmas. Enough rambling, let's get into look number 1. As you saw from the intro, I really want to do a 2 looks with the Paulina palette from Blushtribe. I showed you how it looks, but it looks like this. So let's just get into look number 1. It's Saturday morning, so I look a little bit tired. I'm going to do my eyes first, because it's the first time I'm using this palette, and I'm not sure how the fallout is. But surprise, surprise, I really want to do a green look. So I'm first going in with that Friends shade. Then I'm going to deepen it up with Sigge. And then take solely on my lid. So yeah, let's just get started. And I'm just putting that on with my Morphe G24 brush, which is my favorite blending brush. As you can see, we have some pigment on. It's really a light shade, but really pretty. I'm going to IKEA after this, so it's gonna be fun. There we go. Then I'm taking Sigge, as I said, the darker one, on my Morphe M433 brush. And just taking that on my outer corner and in my crease. If you can hear something in the background, my husband is playing video games. That's what he does when I film. I'm taking that first fluffy brush, and I'm going to take some more of that light shade Friends and just blending a little bit so they blend together. Then I want to try Humble. They look not the same. This is a little bit more lighter in the pan. So I'm just going to try that on the outer part of the lid. Just like that. I love green eyeshadow. I think it's probably my favorite colors. I love green nail polish as well, although my nails now look horrible. I haven't had the time. there we go with that. I'm taking a flat denser brush, and this is one from TK Mineral Cosmetics, which is a Swedish mineral brand. And I'm going to take Soli, which is the shimmer green in this palette, and I'm just going to place that on my inner parts of the lid. And I'm not going to spray this at first, I just want to try it without spraying it. That's a pretty shade. Don't know if you can see that. It's so grey outside, so there we go with that. I think I want to deepen up the outer corners, so I'm taking more of that shade Sigge, that one, on a on a smaller brush, and just blending those a little bit together. I'm going into that Friends again with a smaller brush, and this is from Elf Cosmetics. It's a blending eye brush. I think I've had this brush for 10 years maybe, and I just want to add some more up. I loved this shade actually. I'm going to clean up my under eyes and do my base off camera, and then I'll be right back. Now I've done my base. I look a little bit pale, but that's fine. Let's finish up the under eyes. I'm going to drop my brush on the floor. I'm going to take a smaller brush, and then I'm actually going to go into the same shades as I did on my upper eyes. So I'm starting out with Friends. And then Sigge, which was the darker shade. And then taking a little bit of the shimmer, which was Soli. Just right there. Then in my waterline I'm going to take the Colourpop creme gel liner in the shade Teaspoon. This is one of my favorite greens, but it's actually broken, so I'm not sure how well this is going to go. I'm so over that pen. As my inner corner highlight, I really want to use here it is, the Lottie London Shimmer Squad, and I want to use this shade called the Gossip. As you can see, it's a green duochrome. It's one of my favorite inner corner highlights for when I have a green look on. There we go. I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush again and just blend. Then going in with mascara, and I'm just taking my Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. and I've actually been enjoying this lately. I'm not going for a eyeliner today, but you can totally do a black liner or a green liner if you want to. There we go. This is look number 1 with the Paulina palette. Yeah, get ready for look number 2. Hi guys, it's time for look number 2 with the Paulina palette. Look number 1 was green, as you just saw. So today I really want to play with, I want to be a little bit boring, and I want to play with that dark aubergine and that Thingering shade. I don't know if I'm going to add something more to the mix, but and I know I'm a little bit boring only using like 2 or 3 colors, but that's how I apply my makeup or my eyeshadow. So yeah, the look number 2 with the Paulina palette. Let's do this. I haven't filmed in ages, so I'm sorry for that. I look tired because frankly I am always. Having my coffee in my wifey mug that I bought at Target 2 years ago. So I'm just going to clean my brushes on my Vermona color switch, and then I'll zoom you in. I'm going to start doing my eyes, and then I'll do my base, and I'm actually going to start with the shade Angel, which is that pink shade, and I'm going to try to map out the crease and not take it too far up. Maybe it's easier with a smaller brush, and hopefully this won't stain. So I'm just placing that basically here. Actually, I'm going to take I'm switching brush to a more pencil brush. This is the Morphe G10. It's actually pretty dense, so it's not the best for blending. And apparently not for applying either, because you can't really see this. Okay, going back to that, this is a makeup store brush. It's 111. Had this since I took my makeup artist education there, which was in 2013, 2012. Oh, 2013. I don't know. Now that we have that done, hold on. I'm going into this aubergine, which is a dark purple, and I'm taking that on my favorite brush. This is the Morphe M433. I need to buy more of these. I'm actually going to the US this summer, and I think I'm going to buy some brushes on the Morphe store while I'm there. And this I'm just going to place on my outer corners and work into my crease. And I'm not wearing any primer, so if the colors doesn't show up on me as they do on others, it can be that I'm not wearing any primer. I'm not I think these shadows are pigmented, although it might not show up on me because, as I said, I haven't even got foundation or concealer on my lid, so I'm working on bare skin, and primer is to recommend. I don't use eye primer because I usually do my base before I do my eyes, and then I think that primer, I get kind of a primer from that. But yeah, so I'm just rambling, but I'm placing this in my crease and in my outer corners, and then going back to some of that angel shade because it got blended away, and just place that on top so we have a fade away. And this didn't actually have that much fallout, so maybe I can do my base first. I'm beginning to love purple color actually. Before I was just a green lover. I wore a lot of warm tones and like natural nude shades, but always green. But now I'm falling in love with purple. So as I said, it looks a bit patchy, but it's not the eyeshadow, it's me not using a primer, because every time I do I seem to be mad at it, so I'm working with this. We can actually build this up. I'm just going to put down a lid color, and then I'm going to do my base just to see a little bit where we are. It looks a bit uneven and such, but we'll work with that. I'm going to use the shade Thingaling on a flat brush. And I think I want to spray it actually. With my MAC Fix Plus. And I'm going to place this on almost all of the lid. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god, this color was so stunning when I sprayed it. I've actually tried to use this once already, or I've used this once already, but I didn't get it on camera because yeah, I had a bad filming day. Let's just stop at that. But can you see this? Amazing. This palette is now actually sold out. When I filmed look number 1 it wasn't, but it's taking me like 3 weeks to film number 2. So I'm sorry, this palette is sold out. It's absolutely stunning. Then we can actually go into that aubergine shade and deepen up the outer corners a bit. Now that we have kind of a cohesive look. And again, this doesn't look pigmented, but again I think that's all because of me and me not using a primer. So if you think it doesn't look pigmented, it is. I promise, it is. On another flat brush, I really want to use this Salma shade. And I'm actually going to spray that and place that on my outer corners. It's this beautiful dark purple shade, shimmer shade. And I'm just pressing that on, meeting the Thingaling shade. Pretty, so pretty. And I'm mainly doing this because the aubergine shade didn't stick so good on my lid because of me not using a primer. And I keep saying that, but that's just because I don't want you to think that this palette is a bad palette. It really isn't. Yeah, it really isn't. It's really a good palette. You should not judge the pigmentation on my footage. There we go, I'm taking some aubergine and just blending it in. I took it a little bit higher on the summer shade on that eye than I did on this eye, so I'm just going to do the same basically, because when you add Fix Plus to the mix, it can be a bit hard to blend. The Thingaling shade got a bit blended away, so I'm just going to add a little bit of that. There we go. I will start off with this. I'm going to do my base and then I'll be right back. So I have my... I just need to sit up. I have my base on and I'm actually going to show you, because every time I edit I wonder, oh, that looked nice. I wonder what I'm wearing. So as my foundation, I'm wearing the Physicians Formula The Healthy Foundation, mixed in with my white mixer from NYX. I don't like mixing foundations, but sometimes I have to. As my powder, I'm using the RC No Color Powder. As my blush, I'm using my UA Coquette Blush Duo, and I'm using the darker shade. It's gorgeous. As my bronzer, I'm using the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil, that is really old. And as my highlight, although it's a bit weak, I'm wearing the Laura Geller Charming Pink. So that is what's on my face. As my brows, I'm actually using Deep Brow Pomade from Anastasia in Auburn, and on top of that I'm actually using a shade from the Linda Hallberg Infinity palette. I'm using the shade Swicky, which is a warm toned orange brown. Okay, moving on to my eyes again. I think this looks absolutely amazing. I'm going to take the aubergine shade to begin with under my eyes on a small brush and just trace that along the lash line. Taking another brush, I'm going to take the Angel shade and blend that in. Taking a kind of a small brush, and I'm taking the shade Thingaling, which was the light purple, and I just want to place that here to meet up with the inner corner. This is the wrong brush, I might add. This is more of a packing brush, not a more precise one. But okay, I can manage, I really can. There we go. I'm going to take the aubergine shade again on a fluffy brush and just try to even out this. There we go. As my inner corner highlight, I'm going to use the Laura Geller Diamond Dust. It's a pink kind of duochrome shade. it's not that it looks really light, but it's a bit more of a dark pink one. There we go. I'm going to add on some liner, I think, and then mascara, and I'll be right back. This is the finished look. My lashes look a bit clumpy, but that's because of the eyeliner that I'm wearing, and I'm actually going to show you. As an eyeliner, I'm wearing the NYX Vivid Brights in Vivid Blossom. On my waterline, I'm wearing the NYX Professional Makeup for White in Lavender Blush. As a mascara, I'm using the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. And on my lips, I'm using the Makeup Geek Plush Creme in the shade Troublemaker. So this is the finished look. I absolutely loved it. I'm just going to put on my glasses. Thank you so much for watching this 2 looks 1 palette. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and until I make another video, you guys please take care. Bye!